Bullshit. I call bullshit. We're not live.
I don't
It's dark in here, isn't it?
Who said that? You smile.
Use a new toothpaste today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, supposed to whiten shit.
Yeah.
Been smoking way too much.
I know. Gross. It stinks. It's
You know
expensive.
what? I don't give a fuck. You don't smoke, and look at your breath.
No.
You can actually see it. It's
That's 'cause
your
I eat
breath
horse
talks.
shit.
Your breath
That's
talks.
because I ate horse shit before I talked to you.
Oh. What was her name again?
Your mom.
Oh shit!
If this makes you uncomfortable, just tune the fuck out.
You know what you should do? I'm Gizz Lazlo.
I'm just Paul.
And here we are, another Monday. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Do Podcast, DUPODXAST. Just click that subscribe button and tell your friends about it and get us some more listeners so we can make money.
Just log into your friend's accounts and do it for them.
Punk rock music doesn't make money.
No, it fucking doesn't.
But I hear punk rock podcasts do.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's get through that in a second. But yeah, I do have something to fucking say about that.
All right.
Really hard.
So how was your week?
Actually, fucking really good, man. I had a really good time prepping for going to the show to see you guys on Saturday night. Saw some fucking amazing band. Tigers in Cairo were amazing. Foreclosure, pretty good.
Yeah.
Mark Maxey's a great guitar player. Lewis is great. Wall's amazing.
Steve-O?
Steve-O's bad. Steve-O fucking killed it, dude. Had a really great time doing all of that stuff for the week, and I kind of like gave me a little bit more like, I'm not gonna kill myself tomorrow. It'll be the day after. How's your week?
My week was great. I did a lot of shirts.
Yeah, that's right.
We have our shirt company up now. It's you know what you should wear. Apparel company. We make everything, man, and we already got a couple of orders. And yeah, we can. Yeah.
Pre-worn?
Huh? Not by you. Ooh, that's gross.
Nobody wants that.
That's a poo string.
They just come in brown to start.
Yeah, we should sell.
Think about that. Yeah.
These panties are the shit.
Oh my god. Blag, you're putting the first pair on. Christ almighty.
But yeah, the week was good. I hung out with you here, and we did some shirts, and we did tumblers and pint glasses, and had a lot of fun. And then Saturday, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Are you alive, Sean?
No. But Saturday we went to Transplants. You were there. Sean was there.
It's a great place. They're one of our sponsors. Go out there and buy their beer.
And yeah, Transplants great. Carlos from Burger Wolf, great promoter. Amazing. Made us feel at home. For the first time playing in Palmdale, he had us, headline, and there was still a grip of people there. And
I actually want him to make me a burger.
Can he cook?
I don't know, but I bet you it'd be good.
Yeah, it's going to be made out of wolf.
I'm fine with that.
But it was a great night. Fucking Tigers of Cairo, San Diego. They opened up the show. They're great. A band from Ridgecrest called Zero Given was the second band. They were great too. Then my buddies Bourbon Saints played. They're always fucking and got some great looks from us. And then we headline, and dude, once again I got to thank Matt. That it's the best venue. I
agree, man.
On the West Coast, if not in the USA.
I messaged videos to people like, "Wow, that's great sound." I'm like, "Yeah, through a phone because they manage your sound system well."
Yeah. Everybody there, everybody that works there is great. I'm so glad we got a hotel because I was hammered. I don't remember. I woke up the next day in my hotel bed and I was like, "What the fuck happened to that fucking lamp?"
Yeah,
and evidently, I fell into it.
I took your girlfriend home because you couldn't.
That could have gone two ways.
Well, yeah, there's some pictures, and you can't remember. Blackmail.
But
I gotta go to my rant real quick. Oh wait,
you want to go to your rant?
No. Let's get the rest of the sponsors out. MEOWZ.
Where's our thing?
Yeah, sound lost.
It's right there.
It's over there. Beer.
Oh, I can't blame him for that.
So you did Transplants. You forgot Headline Records.
Oh shit! Thank God you don't have a fucking microphone.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ! This is why I don't have children.
No, you're why you don't have children.
Anal. Anyway.
Wait, can you read yet?
Yes. All right, we already did the like, subscribe thing. Headline Records. Go check them out. Transparent Brewing. Can't talk enough about them. Transplants Brewing Company in Palmdale. MEOWZ in Pasadena, and Riot Manufacturing in Las Vegas. Our website, I think, is live. I don't know. I gave up on.
Is it YouKnowYouShouldDo.com, or did we like spell it weird for some reason?
See, now you can't say anything.
You can't
When we want you to talk, you don't. When we don't want you to talk, that's all right. Shut up. Anyway, do you want to do your rant?
All right, so we have had twice now. Orchard Management is calling. They're sending us emails about using a snippet of a song that is 3 actual words and a little bit of music. And you know who you are, Chris Long. I didn't say that out loud. You're a fucking prick, dude. Seriously,
wow.
Fuck off. We are not making money. This is costing money right now. This isn't free, buddy. And I'm not getting paid back on it. So seriously, fuck off. You're a dick. We won't play your shit at all.
I will play that song.
See, did it. Not
That's
me.
what punk rock's about, man. You don't just fucking pull shit like that on people, you greedy fuck.
All right.
Angry
You
much?
done?
Yeah.
You done?
Maybe.
Well, we got some sad news. We lost David Johansen yesterday, or a couple days ago, from New York Dolls, and he was in Scrooged.
Yep.
And Buster Poindexter. Forgot about that.
Did Buster Poindexter?
Yeah, he was Buster Poindexter. So,
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
but he was born in January 9th, 1950. Passed away on
That's a good
February 28th of this year, a couple days ago.
It's a good run.
Back on the 25th of February was Brian Baker's 60th birthday.
Dude.
Minor Threat, Dag Nasty, Bad Religion, Junkyard. Those are the bands I know him.
Yeah.
I did not know him. I consider myself very, a historian on punk rock,
Nobody else does.
but he was in Government Issue, The Meatmen, Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, Sam Hain, and Doggy Style. I did not know about a few of those. So, got some shows coming up. March 8th at Bar 10, $15, all ages. You can't go wrong. You got Kilroy, Venomous Pinks, and Sidekick.
Ooh.
On the day after, on the 9th, the Pasadena Humane Wildflower Relief is that the offbeat. Val Fox and Northeast Records are putting that on. Got Carousing, Gary of X Marks the Spot, Joey Briggs, the Filthy Crooks, Animals and Children, Los Creepers, and Roots and the Barrio. So that's $5. Starts at 4. But go support that show. And then March 15th, in a couple of Saturdays, it's a St. Patty's Day?
St. Patrick's
St. Patty's Day show. That's gonna have 747, our Rob from last week, 900 Pound Gorilla, my band Foreclosure's playing, and the Electric Ferrets, my former band.
I love those guys.
So that's at the New Scotland Yard in Canoga Park. It's free, 21 and over, but that's gonna be a good time. I'm getting drunk.
You're not now?
Yes.
Okay. What are we doing today?
Today we got 2 guests. That's why we got 2 microphones in front of us.
From the same band.
Yes, they are from the same band, and evidently they do get along because they're standing here. No one's punching each other. No dirty looks. And we got Philippe and fucking Adam from BATTLEFLASK.
Ta-da!
So come on in, guys.
Kids.
Right. What's up, kids? See you, man. Thanks for having us.
You got your phones off?
I got my phone off.
Doesn't mean what you think.
What's up, brother?
What's up, dude? How are you, man?
I'm good. Have a seat.
My new homies. We hate all the same things.
Oh yeah, now I'm comfortable. Let me get more comfortable. This one's for you guys.
All right, gentlemen. I gotta know, where did you guys meet?
Joey Ramici, actually.
Nope.
I know you
Joey?
guys know
You
Yeah.
son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
A long time ago now, but I was playing in a band with Joey. There was some kind of drama outside. It had nothing to do with the two of us, but he kind of hooked me up with BATTLEFLASK at the time. They were looking for a new drummer, and that's basically how that went.
Yeah.
That was in like 2009 or 10.
No, 2000. 10 or 11.
Wow, you don't know shit, drummer. See, that's why I got the drummer next to me.
The one guy who has to count can't.
Yeah, and I'm glad he hooked us up because we're going through like 2-3 drummers and they just
Were you like roofing guys, or what was going on there?
it's just they were not working out, you know. I mean, actually, we had because we had our original drummer Chad for quite a few years, and then we had another friend for 6 months, Rich, and then another dude for 3 months, and it was
Don't even have to go over.
I auditioned on a Wednesday, played a show on a Saturday,
Nice.
and then like the following
Alex's
weekend
bar.
too, played Alex's bar.
Alex's
Who was
bar.
who's the headliner? Was it Voodoo Glow Skulls?
No,
Who was
no. I don't remember.
It was the Dickies the week after that. But the first show, it went pretty well, but I had like just learned the songs. So like I
Yeah.
did make a couple mistakes, just not like physical mistakes, just forgetting the transitions. But we still pulled it off. But then we played with the Dickies the following week and just
slide bar.
nailed it. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
You nailed it. I like that. I like that. I like the confidence.
It was good.
That was a fun show.
I mean, so you guys have been together since 2005. Really, kind of came out in 2006, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm the rest of the band, not that guy.
Yeah, I mean,
The mathematician
all
over
the
there.
other guys, like we met
Just
through,
here to drink.
We met through Craigslist, actually, you know, because we're
Oh.
all from like Adam's from Ohio,
Originally.
Tim is from Portland.
You're from what, Texas?
Yeah,
No, he's Swedish.
Yeah.
Paris, Texas?
Jeez. Louisiana.
Louisiana. Wow.
Louisiana, Texas.
And Mike is from South Dakota.
Wow, fucking hell.
So, and of course I'm from Paris. Paris, France, not Paris, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Pasadena, Texas.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we all got together like that, and I mean, I went through so many like stupid auditions before meeting
yeah.
those guys. Just like some of those auditions, you show up and you're like,
Nope.
how am I gonna get out of there?
So you start. You're the founding member. You started the band.
No. Actually, Chad and Tim were playing together for a few months. Then Mike joined, and then for 5 months they couldn't find a singer.
Have they yet?
No,
I told you.
I'm just freelance.
I'm auditioning next week.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Finally has a mic.
You have one too? You have one too?
Oh yeah, you can get right back at them. I mean, one of my favorite album titles is "Smile Tomorrow's Going to Be Worse." That is just. Where did you come up with that?
It's actually Chad who mentioned it.
Chad.
Yeah, during practice, I'm like, yeah, cool album title, you know. So it stuck, you know. It stuck. So yeah. I
mean, that whole album cover when I felt like before I was in the band, I
it's
saw
so
it, I was like,
fucking
dude,
cool.
I'm digging this.
Yeah.
Listening to a couple of songs, I was like, all right, like this, I'm down for this.
Yeah. And your sound has evolved over the years a little bit. Like I mean, as I get older, I'm actually liking hardcore more, which is weird because you'd imagine like your teenage years when you want to scream and throw shit, that's when you kind of do that. And I'm finding that as I get older because of Gizz. But yeah, your sound has evolved. How do you kind of reconcile that?
From like when we start.
Yeah, from the first album to the last one, there's an evolution of sound there. You're gonna.
Yeah, there is also a huge break. There's also like a good like 8-9 years break.
Oh, okay.
Where
Is it
we
that long?
stopped playing.
9 years?
Yeah, something like that. So so
it
it had time to like, you know, just sit there and just like
Fester.
you listen to new stuff, other stuff, and it comes out. Even though there's like songs that we recorded on the last album, and we're working on new songs too. The ideas from like 15 years ago.
Okay.
That we're reworking, you know. So so the thing is, we started. I mean, at first, Tim kind of had like he was a bit more influenced by country and shit like that.
Yeah, a little more rockabilly, I guess I would say.
Yeah. So
He's pretty metal.
We had
now,
that
I guess. He's
flair.
really into, like
Yeah.
stuff now.
And so yeah.
I mean,
So it was always incorporated in the music, and then we stopped. And yeah, more metal and hardcore influence like just started to pop up. So
it was really interesting to see you guys compared like the Briggs to Dropkick Murphys and that kind of set. And I was like, I like BATTLEFLASK better until they come in.
We're different, you know. I mean,
I love it. I disagree, but I love it.
I mean, it's nice,
but I love it.
but
No,
Hey, that's
an
pretty
excellent
rarefied
compliment.
air. I mean, that's a
I mean, they're
really,
great bands.
you know. That's
They're all
flattering to
right.
be compared to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice, but I mean, personally, I love early Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I'm so stoked that Mike Hogan is like playing the first album because that is a fucking masterpiece.
I mean,
I would love to see that live.
Street Dogs is back on the circuit too again.
Yeah,
They went away for a little while, but man, they're great.
we played with them at the Showcase Theater.
Toby got me blackout drunk in a trailer. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Were you in the band?
He's
Yeah.
not in the band anymore,
He's not?
No,
I didn't know that.
I don't think so. And I don't think he's going to be with them again.
Oh,
From what
man.
I saw, I'm not sure.
They wrote a song about him. Toby's got a drinking problem.
Yeah, that's a good song.
It's a
too.
great song.
But yeah, so I mean, we kind of. I'm not saying we're left that influence, that kind of like chanting stuff, because we still have that, but I don't think it's as prominent in the
I think
music.
it's
I
more
agree.
just all of our input nowadays too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that first record, I wasn't even around. So like
First
this-
two records.
for the the
That's where the success of the band came.
No, he wasn't old enough to get into the clubs.
No, but I'm just saying, like, we worked for a while on those songs.
Yeah.
On this new record, and I'm very proud of that record. I think it came out great. Big shout out to Andrew Solis, also
Yeah,
from
it's-
Dead Stare Studios, who did that.
Oh,
He
nice.
does fantastic. He
Good for
actually
him
has
or you,
his
whatever.
studios really close to here.
For
too.
me,
You want a beer?
You want a Guinness?
I do.
Yeah.
No, Guinness.
Oh.
Can you get us
Yeah,
a
yeah,
couple
have
more
an
Modelo's?
Is that the
Okay.
opener?
Here. Oh, you know what? If you make that work, I'm going to be impressed. He can do it.
Can
He's
you do
French, man. No, other way. No.
No, I'm gonna break the bottle.
Well, that's another way to open it.
There we go.
There you go. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, ladies,
I got
gentlemen,
one on the- I got one on
drummers.
the coming.
Cheers.
Shut up, Gizz.
Thank you.
I have a question that's been burning a hole in my pocket. You guys played Danny DeVito's birthday party?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish I had
We
been there
did.
for that one.
2006.
How was fucking that?
That was amazing.
How did that
How
fucking
did that
happen?
happen? I mean,
Okay, long story short.
no, go with the long version. I want to hear all the fucking details on this one. Did he kiss you?
No.
Did you kiss him?
I work in the animation industry,
Oh,
and a friend of mine has worked with him on different projects. And at some point, Danny DeVito, that was like 2006, was filming those short movies. They were gore horror movies
Mhm.
that were just going to be online. And he wanted like a tattooed guy, a bad guy to play the bad guy, but like all tattooed.
I missed that call.
So my friend was like, "Oh, my friend Philippe, you know." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it." So here we are, like at Danny DeVito's place with my wife. We filmed all night at his house. His house was awesome because it wasn't like the typical Hollywood house.
Mhm.
You know, it was like old Hollywood, like late 1800 houses. You know,
Oh,
really
so a
cool.
little Edwardian, Victorian-y. with a
Not
little-
even like with bricks, you know, not very,
Oh, wow.
not
Okay.
very tall, but like big property. I don't know. I mean, it was awesome, you know. So we were there all night. I'm like, okay, cool. And I never saw the movie ever. It never came out. He never put
Oh,
it out.
Oh shit.
I don't think it was as good as the rest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I suck. I'm not an actor. But that was a trip, man. I remember like giving my lines to Danny DeVito. I was like, in my head, I'm like, I'm
This-
fucking giving my lines to Danny DeVito right now. How fucking trippy is that, you know?
Get to the chopper.
Anyway,
That's what I mean.
Twins, come on.
Yeah, no. Like, no, he'd be like, get to the chopper.
but anyway, so
They're playing.
and
They're
everybody
playing.
was super cool, you know. His wife, his daughter, everyone. And then when was it? I don't remember like when that was, but like maybe a couple of months later, my friend texts me and he's like, "You guys want to play Danny DeVito's birthday party?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" And Chad was like, "I don't know." I'm like,
Chad's a
Bullshit.
"Kidding me?"
What? I never heard that. That's
Huh.
crazy.
Yeah, man. He was like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Dude, this is like a once in a lifetime, and it's not gonna have. It's gonna be.
Don't throw up on me. Throw up on him.
So So we did it, and everybody was super cool. We have photos online, on Instagram.
I mean, how much fucking fun was that? Like,
That was-
is he a great guy or what?
We didn't get paid.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, but I mean, with the money they have, they could have given us a little something.
Yeah.
$100 or
But
something.
anyway, we had dinner and everything, and Chad was actually working because we played in his home theater.
Oh no
there
fucking
was a
way!
stage, so there was a big screen. There was a stage. There was the posters of all his movies, the costume of a penguin. All his,
nice.
like,
I had one of
stuff
those on
like
yesterday.
Matilda. It's like so that was kind of a trip, and all his guests and him in the middle, like dancing to our stuff,
He's just a cool guy, right?
Super cool.
Yeah,
Super cool.
I hope he's watching. He's not.
I doubt it. Yeah, we sent him my friend sent him a new video, and he was like, "Okay, that was cool," but that was it.
I could have did
Love to
better.
have him
But I
on.
haven't seen him since then. I mean,
He's taller than Gizz, right?
what is it?
He's taller than Gizz.
Shut
No,
up.
no,
Oh my god.
no, it's shorter than you, dude.
He's tiny. He's like 5'1".
If they were ever gonna do a movie about me, it would be Danny DeVito that played me.
But anyway, so that's the story. Yeah, it just happened like that, and that was awesome,
And that's
I gotta ask you though, again, like it has nothing to do with Danny DeVito anymore. Because I know you got a question about Danny DeVito, right?
no.
No, good. Shut the fuck up over there.
Eat my balls.
Just
Your mom.
just sit there and
That's what
look
she
pretty.
said.
All right.
Yep.
Where did we meet?
Prison.
I know it was at Dead Lazlo's place, BattleFlask show.
Yeah, fuck, I don't remember.
It was a long time ago, like
Yeah,
well over 20
like
years
at least
ago.
15 years ago, something like that.
I was asking,
Sure,
I was asking Adam, and he's probably he'll know. He knows everything. Now look at you.
Oops.
You asked the drummer a question.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
It was a
I mean,
great
we
show. I know
played
that.
So many places.
But the first one I was trying to remember and I can't remember it.
I don't.
But I know you and I became friends.
Would have been old, like way back. Would've been
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that was definitely with. Was it at Paladinos?
Might have been.
Could have
Oh,
been,
man.
yeah.
Is that still
Might have
open?
been.
No.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No. They used to have shows there on Wednesday, and actually, yeah, we kind of got in a beef with the sound guy. I think he was a douchebag.
Palmdale was a
Do
good
you remember his
place.
name? We can call him out real quick. I'm good at that.
No, I mean, they closed anyway. So.
Stupid sound
But I
guy.
think that could have been
I-
there because we used to play with like those guys for these heroes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They're playing coming up soon in Glendale.
Yeah. April 6th.
April 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with Couch Surf.
I know.
Yeah. So
Hey,
I don't
Vince.
know. I could be there. I don't know.
Yeah. That would.
I
That-
want to say
that-
it was in a valley. I'm not sure. Well, Alex's bar? No, did we play?
No, not Alex.
That's in Long Beach, not the Valley.
No, maybe Owl's Bar. Did you guys ever
No,
play?
it was closed
By then.
when we. Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
I played there once.
Owl's Bar?
It was fucking awesome, man.
Nice.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was just so filthy.
I
Like,
went there once. Yeah, I saw Milan Colin there.
Oh wow!
96,
Really?
96.
Triumph there too.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, no
Yeah.
shit.
that was crazy, man. Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Were you in any bands in Paris or did you come here young?
I was in a rock and roll band. Yeah.
You were like
not
in a
punk
hair
band.
rock band, were you?
Yeah, yeah.
Air
was a
rock
while
or
ago.
hair?
rock.
Oh,
Yeah,
hair.
I think, right? It's-
Wait.
I haven't heard too much.
That
about
was a
it,
while
just
back.
A little bit.
What was it called?
Teas and babes.
Teas and Babes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look it up.
Yeah, don't look it up because there's nothing online and all you're gonna come across is porno shit.
Okay, so look it up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But
Hashtag.
There's really not much about my old band because we didn't really put anything up there and no one's doing it and whatever.
I mean, that was pre-internet, and I think it's hard for especially the newer generation to understand. Is like, I can go online now, and look up pretty much fucking anything, and find it if you look hard enough. And sometimes you don't have to look very hard at all. Back then, like, I mean, we had phone books. If you didn't remember your friends' phone numbers, you were fucked.
Mm.
You know.
I did even when I moved here. We had the Thomas guide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
have my Thomas
Ah,
guide.
Pain in the ass.
Yep.
Do you
I'm
remember what
just-
page you were on?
No, I don't. I don't.
Mine's bookmarked. I keep
But
it on the
yeah.
seat.
Yeah, that was something.
Back then when
Yeah.
we toured, we had to, have a
You had-
jar full of quarters,
Yep.
and when phone cards started coming out, if you would go to like a 7-Eleven or a liquor store,
You get free fill.
they were already filled. Like
Oh, yeah.
you could just grab them and you had like 10 minutes worth of shit,
Nice.
and being young punks on the road,
That
you
was
know,
it.
you'd pick up a
Yeah,
couple
you
and
do with what you have. I mean, it's great, you know.
Call the next
resources
city.
nowadays. You know, it's awesome, especially for overseas bands. You know, it's like to tour here, like bands from I'm gonna say from France because that's where I'm from because it's a big like scene there. You know, like Cohill scene and
Mhm.
all these great bands are able to play here now. Which was much harder like 20, 30 years ago, even in the 80s, you know.
Well, I mean, just getting overseas from France to here in the 80s was almost unaffordable and impossible, right? Just to play a small
and
tour.
the thing is, and people didn't really know about you, or they didn't know about you, period, because your music wasn't exported, you know. Now you can have access to any band like anywhere in the world, you know, which is awesome. But that's, I mean, it's great, you know. I mean, there's this story. I remember there's like one of the biggest French band called Telephone.
Yeah.
Not Plastic Bertrand?
That he was from Belgium.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
That's just other France, isn't it?
No.
Okay.
Paris, Texas.
Oh.
Okay, Paris,
They
Texas.
invented French fries. French fries are not French.
There you go.
But anyway, big, huge band in France. They would like fill up like huge places, thousands and thousands of people. They go to New York.
Nobody cared.
Yeah,
Wow.
they play in front of like 5 people, 5 French people that were living in New York.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's,
I mean, think
that's
about
the way it was, you know. It's just maybe Canada could have been better for them. I don't know.
Absolutely. But I mean, just thinking about it, like getting any exposure back then was you would have to mail a band flyer to somebody or make a phone call. You couldn't do what we're doing now.
Well, you had to mail cassettes back then.
With
Yeah.
fanzines, you know, I remember my old band actually. We had a few American girls like sending us photos and stuff,
Ooh.
you know, because we had a write up in an American fanzine, so that helped. But not the way it is now. Now it's just like, I mean, it's great. I think it's cool.
I think it's wonderful. I mean, and again, no slight to Orchard Management. I know they're doing the best that they can for the bands, and I have a lot of respect for that. But it literally, you can go to Discogs, Reverb Nation. There's like 2,000 places to go now and go, well, who's going to play the next 4 or 5 days or 4 or 5 months even? And it's just right in front of you. You can scroll through and pick the show you want to go to. Buy tickets online, buy merch online. Like, I remember going to a show 5 minutes late and going to see Down by Law, and they ran out of shirts. Like, God damn it. I brought the money for the shirt and they ran out, but that was all they had. You know, now you just go online and pick it up.
Back in the day when we were making shirts to go on tour, you could make a dozen, you know, so you got, you know, 5, you know, of every size that you could go on the road and just a dozen shirts,
Gas money.
you know. Yeah. And then if you ran out of shirts, you call home and, you know, order up another dozen and then have them mailed.
Yeah.
To a club, you know, and then that cost you money. And I was just like, fuck, always try. Yeah.
Do you guys remember Traveler's Checks?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, think about that for a minute. So what label are you guys on now?
We don't have a label.
There's no need for
it's
it
not
these days,
necessary,
man.
you
Like,
know.
You kind of don't have to,
But
right?
if
No,
you
it's like you put your stuff online, you have more
control,
I mean, if someone
control over
approached us that
everything,
like
you
could really
know.
like do something for us that we can't do for ourselves, be open to it. But
Right.
like, other than that, it's like we can kind of do it.
and again, back in the
For the
day
most
when you were on a record label back in the 90s, you know, they would take you to Europe. They would pay for your flights, you know.
yeah.
You got
Yeah,
paid, you know.
And they take
No.
everything. They take your merch these days.
Yeah,
They take everything.
yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
the thing is, we all work, we all have jobs, so
That's your fault.
yeah, it's true. But a label
Too many
wants
battle
you-
children these days.
a label
Battle
wants you-
children.
wants you to go on tour for weeks and weeks or months, you know, and we all have families and jobs, so it's not something we can just
Yeah.
go, okay. It's something
I'm-
we need to plan. you know?
Yeah.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, we don't.
We're going up to Oregon this summer. Like we do get out of town here and there, but we haven't done like a full tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, doing
in
a
a
full
long
tour in
time,
the United
so
States,
we're
that's
regional. I mean, I've
Yeah.
done it before in the past.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
when
I mean,
was
we've
younger,
gone.
but-
We've gone up to. You were not with us yet. We've gone up to Seattle, Santa Cruz, Portland. Yeah.
in the Bay Area,
Yeah.
Vegas.
What would it actually look like
Yeah,
money
Reno.
wise?
Yeah, Reno.
To like to book a US tour, like so you got to pay for the tour van, hotel reservations if you're going to get any, and like what do you think that would actually cost right now in today's money to do? Let's just
too
say
much, man.
40 shows back and forth between the coasts.
No idea.
I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of money, right?
Gas is gonna kill you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what state you're in either. Does just because it's
yeah,
a
like
Well,
$2
$2
sh-
sleep in
California.
the van. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Well, that's the thing.
You
We got
know,
old
like,
enough.
I drink a lot, so I pass
Maybe
out in
once
there
in
anyway.
a while, but
Yeah.
not every night. Just sleeping in the van.
But dude,
I mean,
can't
I would
do that these
imagine you would
days.
have to front like 50 or 60 grand.
Yeah.
Thinking about
That
meals
might
and,
be,
and
man.
equipment,
I don't know if it'd be that much, but I mean,
I couldn't see that it wouldn't maybe get there. Again, meals, gas, equipment.
The rental of
stolen
the van,
equipment.
unless
Yeah.
you bought something,
Yeah.
yeah,
which
that's why a lot of bands just do like 3
And it's
days,
gonna
5
break down
days. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
at
like,
some point.
here
and
and
that's
there.
what we've talked about that on past shows is that I don't consider that touring when you're just doing weekends. Those are runs,
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
exactly,
No,
yeah.
and I love that Louis Seidel's doing that now. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it looks like
that
they're getting
runs. Yeah, but they say
LA or
runs, you know,
Pasadena,
not you
Yeah.
know, like they do Texas for 4 nights. You
Yeah.
know, the Texas run. You know, like a lot of younger bands. They go, yeah, dude, we've been on tour. Really? Yeah, we went to Vegas and back. That's not touring. Sorry.
That's not Vietnam. What the fuck?
But anyway,
What's the favorite show that you ever played?
Ooh, that's a good question.
fuck man.
The porn awards.
The
That's a
favorite
good fucking
show.
question.
I really liked one of our last show at the Smell. That was a
That one
great
was
fucking
really
show.
good,
Wow.
actually, man. And we found our true audience, and our audience is like 18 to 20-year-old shitty street kids.
Love
They
it.
trashed the place. They loved our set. It was like they got in trouble, like they broke the sink in the bathroom, and one of
Good
the
job,
other bands
kids.
stole all the money. Like it was,
I
it
know,
was
not
actually
really.
hilarious. We didn't do it,
Wow.
but yeah,
that was
like,
a
the kid,
great-
they were out of
That
control.
was
They
a
loved
great
it.
show.
It was fun.
Otherwise,
You're right about that. That
we
was great.
used to play this warehouse in Chino called 12NG.
Yeah,
Oh, that's out by the
that was
prison,
pretty
huh?
killer.
That
It
place-
was.
it
Yeah,
was,
I know that
Yeah, it
place.
was, yeah. Like by the railroad or
Uh-huh.
something, yeah. And that place had a ramp, a skate ramp, and they used to go off, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah. Mayhem, total mayhem.
I think
Yeah.
that's a really
Those were
important
the
thing
best
for,
shows.
for
We
people
put-
to hear is like how you guys react when the crowd is fucking losing their shit
That's
over
the
what
thing.
you're
When
doing.
you get a good crowd, it just makes the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like we played
Like
with
anyone, you know,
Total
it's like-
Chaos and the UK Subs years ago at the
UK subs, I've heard of that.
Galaxy. That was
They haven't.
that was probably our biggest show. There was like 1,500 to 2,000 people or something.
Oh, that's awesome.
We typically are
remember
playing
playing
for
that show
100,
that
200
season.
people.
You don't drink
on
too
average.
much.
But that show was pretty dope too. And just to get to watch the UK Subs from backstage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Who was playing drums back then? It wasn't anybody we know, is it?
That was
No. What year was that? You remember?
2011.
God, was it that long ago?
Wow, see, he
does know
It was
everything.
Terrible. I don't think it was quite that far back.
Yeah,
was
dude,
it?
2011.
I was thinking more like 15 or something, but
Golf
we
is
were
not your strong
together in
suit.
2015.
well, then that would make sense.
This is why I sit next to you. Shut
I
up.
know. Yeah,
Shut
I'll
up.
stop talking.
You're starting to make
We're
yourself
gonna
look.
look pretty.
You're starting to make yourself
Wait,
look
no.
drunk.
I want Adam to keep my golf scores from now on. His counting is
Looks like
amazing.
2.
But yeah, those it's always like the smaller, like dingy shows that are just like there was this other place, like you know how sometimes like warehouses.
Oh,
just-
punk rock bowling, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot that one. We played punk rock bowling
Yeah.
in
Main stage?
23. No, it was a club show with
Yeah.
Flatfoot 56.
Oh, I love those
and,
guys.
Real Mackenzie's.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not the real Mackenzies.
Flatfoot's. I love Kyle. He's
yeah,
fucking
he's
awesome.
Mackenzie's.
Not at PRB, no.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Wait, I got a question. Does Kyle? He plays
We
that
played
that
that
That was in
SG.
North Hollywood.
No, we played with them
Well, let's just find
at
out.
the Knitting Factory and at
No, because I
Punk Rock
partied with the lead singer. I just can't think of the
Paul?
name of him right now. Not,
Alright,
no,
dude.
not from
Paul's
them.
real
Hold
Mackenzie's.
on.
Kyle's the singer from
Look it up.
I'm
Flatfoot.
gonna look it up.
So in
Fact
actual
checking.
person, I've
I
hung
like
out with
this.
Kyle.
Fact checking. No, they're from Chicago. It's not.
Flatfoot, yeah.
No, Flatfoot is, but the other band is too. I just can't think of the name of them. Right
Tossers.
now. No.
Oh, you're talking about the shit. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
He knows he's wrong.
This is going to result in a boxing match any minute.
I'm telling you, dude. It was the real Mackenzie's.
Go find all our flyers on. How do you find?
How do you find? How do you
On
do
our
this
page,
phone
are they
thing?
all like anywhere.
The photos. Go to
solidified?
photos.
This show's going to go long, and I'm not apologizing.
All posts.
I know, man. Sorry.
No, it's Mike. God, what the fuck are they called? I can't think. You guys know who they
Who's
are.
the singer?
The goddamn gallows.
Mike. Goddamn gal.
Oh,
The
those
one
guys
on
are
the
awesome.
lighting.
Mackenzie's headline that night.
Yes, dude.
Well,
I'm telling you.
Fuck, man. Encyclopedia Adam
I
fails
love
again.
Mackenzie. I've toured
We
those
played
guys
with
a
them in
couple
North
times.
Hollywood not too long ago. I don't think they were on that show though.
I got thrown out of a real Mackenzie show at the Viper Room.
Really?
It wasn't
super
even
fun
my
playing.
fault. It was Elliot's fault. You son of a bitch.
Thrown out of everywhere.
That's not
I'm
true.
starting to see a pattern.
That's all right. We'll update you with this later.
Mackenzie's.
Look at that.
PRB.
Oh,
Get the duct tape.
Shit.
Telling you, man.
Get the duct tape.
No, we
All
played
right.
with them.
In North Hollywood though.
Yeah, and at PRB, and then we played with them at the knitting factory. Then
The,
following months.
the punk rock bowling show, like people were lined up around the block
Oh,
before
yeah.
the show. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Like they
Mackenzie's are
opened the
awesome.
door and everybody flooded.
That's
in. It
the
was just
coolest thing
awesome.
about
It
punk
was
rock
awesome.
bowling is that you're gonna have a good show.
Yes, it was
because
awesome.
there's so many people
Yeah.
from all over the US and even outside.
Yeah. All over
that
the world.
wanna see
All over the
bands,
world.
You know, it's not like I think in LA there's just so much going on.
And
Yeah.
dude, how
No,
many
it's hard.
thousands of people do you think go out and don't go to shows? They just go out to see their friends
just
and
to club
hang out.
shows
for
and
sure,
money, yeah.
You know, they're just, I'm going to go to shows. It's too expensive to go to the festival, and then good luck getting tickets to the club shows.
Yeah,
You know,
it was
unless
just
you're on
hanging
it and
out,
you
man.
got
It's-
money.
It's awesome.
Like,
man. Just
I've done it
hanging out.
many
I mean,
years.
It's
I
like a
usually
big
just buy club
reunion
shows.
every year.
Yeah.
It's like a huge
There's no in and
reunion.
outs.
Yeah, it is.
So then you go to the bar. It's, hey.
Yeah. And what I love about what we do, being in bands, is that you're walking around, you bump into, hey, you guys are playing tonight, yeah? You going? No, I ain't got no tickets. Come on, I'll get you in.
exactly, yeah.
And then fuck you go and you
Yeah,
get to see some good
The
bands.
guys from Lionslow get me into the Anti-Heroes show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that night's like, oh, come on with us, man.
How much are tickets to PRB now?
To the festival,
Yeah.
300.
Something
Fuck
like that.
off.
Yeah,
It's about $100
like
a
the
night.
club shows are like $30, but yeah,
It wouldn't
yeah,
be free
main
if
stage
your
is
stupid
expensive.
guitar player would have told us we had 3-day passes. Crites.
Last year we played the main stage, and we didn't realize
Oh,
that,
yeah.
that if you're a main stage band, you get the whole weekend free. You got a pass to the
Oh,
other two
sweet.
nights.
We were not told
too.
that.
You're not
I
told- we didn't get
know
told
it
that.
until I cut the fucking thing off that night. We all did. I didn't know it got us in.
We made
Yeah.
friends with the door guys,
Terrible.
though. Remember the gatekeeper guys?
Yeah.
I gave them confetti cannons. They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Here, like, fuck, you guys come back anytime."
But yeah, I mean, it's always like so much fun. Not cheap, yeah,
No, it's not cheap.
but it is fun. I mean,
What-
my first like PRB was 2003.
Ooh.
So
Four.
like the third one.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it was just like
Yeah.
for the industry.
It wasn't
for
even punk
journalists.
rock bowling
No,
festival.
it was just
It
like
was punk rock bowling tournament.
yeah,
And
and
it was-
everybody was around the same bar, like,
Yep.
and it was just for bands, journalists, labels,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah.
You know?
I was there in 2000, the
Yeah,
very
the
first
first
one,
one.
and
It
'cause it
like
was
Golden
something new.
Nugget, Golden
Yeah,
Nugget, I
yeah.
think it was.
What was it?
I love the
Samstown
Nugget.
originally?
Oh.
Wasn't
no,
that?
I think it was Golden Nugget, then Samstown, then it went back to the Golden Nugget.
Okay. All
Or
right.
maybe it was,
I didn't go till 2011.
And now it's the city
I-
hall.
And that's 2011. That's when we met Coxsparrow.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking love that band.
That was awesome. Yeah.
One of the very first punk rock bowlings, the Cooler Lounge threw shows because they knew it's punk rock weekend. We were going to throw a show, and it was us and RKL.
Oh,
nice.
Fucking- that was fucking badass to see
Nice.
RKL on a small stage, and they're your hometown buddies.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck yeah, this is badass. And it just got bigger and bigger and bigger from that point on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was already pretty big by 11.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
like-
by 11. That was 11 years. 11 years
the
of that.
Year, the year
Right.
we met Coxsparrow at the bar. Mike, our bass player, who's a big Coxsparrow fan,
Yeah.
kept calling Dad.
What?
Dad. He was.
Oh,
trying,
my
like,
God.
Colin, the
Yeah.
singer of Coxsparrow, was like, "Hey, Dad."
Was he just like not having it?
No, he took it well, I think.
Oh, good.
No,
All
no,
right.
like, played
Shit,
along,
too, I
and they're
think,
super,
like,
they
yeah.
were super nice.
Like, whatever, fuck
super
it.
nice.
Stupid American.
It's so funny. Man.
Back in 1999, just got off the UK subs tour, and I got to interview GBH at the Glass
man.
House, and I sat down. I interviewed Jock. So at the end of the interview, there was a lot of stuff that we talked about. That one of my bands is one of his favorite bands. So many years later, we're just at punk rock bowling. I'm with my brothers. We're walking through. I think it's the Golden Nugget. We're going to the bars. I think we're going to go to our hotel room. And I saw Jock walking, and I go, hey, what's up, Jock? And he gives me a big hug. And I go, I got to ask you for a favor. And he goes, hey, anything, mate. And I go, tell my brothers what one of your favorite bands is. He goes, oh, Bad Town Boys. And he's like, what? Really? That's true. And he goes, oh yeah, Epidemic's one of my favorite albums. I was like, oh my god, see, I told you, motherfucker. Fucking like me, I grew up in English bands. You know, like all the bands from England were my favorite bands. Discharge, Broken Bones, you know, fucking Leatherface, you know, Snuff. You just name it, and like England, for me, that's where my punk rock roots
Dude,
came
a college
from.
buddy in Ohio
Uh-huh.
forever ago got me into the Bad Town Boys. One of the last times I saw you, I was like, dude, I didn't realize you were in the Bad Town Boys.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
used to rock them at bars and shit out there all the time. Fucking fantastic. Man.
That was actually at the studio when I bumped into you guys.
Yeah.
We were talking about that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a good thing too.
I mean,
about
it's. I mean, when you get like a legend like that, like telling you like that kind of shit. I mean,
yeah, like they grew up listening to my music. Dude, I was in '86. I was
honor,
listening.
you know, it's
'85. I was listening to GBH. You know, they inspired me to become the drummer that I am,
Right.
the punk rocker that I am. You know, and then, you know, all these leagues later, like, oh yeah, you're one of my favorite bands. I was like, fuck, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's awesome.
And then being part of the UK Subs crew. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You played with them, right?
Yeah, and twice.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that either. I was telling
Yeah.
you. I had no idea. You
I was the drummer in 1999 and 2006. I was their drummer.
Wow.
They let you back in the band?
Good run.
So yeah, so I love Charlie is one of the most sweetest Englishmen I've ever met. You know, Nicky Garrett, fucking legend. Guy's fucking brilliant guitar player. And then Alvin, you know, fucking the writer. You know, he's just so intellectual and just another sweetheart, man. Like I learned the most, I think, about being a musician from them than any other band. You know, it doesn't matter. You can be a punk rocker, just be a gentleman.
Isn't that what they say about Lars Frederiksen?
No.
I thought
Lars
that's
is actually a really sweet dude.
No,
I
I
met
thought
him-
that's what they said about him. Like he learned a lot from being in the UK.
I think so.
Short run with them.
Yeah, but I know that, and I can't say this. I'm not speaking on behalf of the Subs, but I know that, you know, some of the people that are involved with the Subs have always felt like, you know, hey Lars, you could have, with Rancid, you guys could have taken the Subs out on a tour. You know, you could have always helped out. You know, that not that they ever asked for it or ever needed it, but it would have been nice, you know, for Lars to say
that reciprocal
You know?
behavior is an interesting thing. Some people don't recognize or realize because they're in the middle. Like, I mean, did the Ramones as a band ever ask anybody else to play with them after they kind of got more to where they were? Probably not, because their management wasn't doing that. So I wouldn't necessarily
the
put that
Subs not
onus-
like it's not like the Subs have Ramones management.
Well, no, but I wouldn't put that onus necessarily on Rancid, because they did have the management, because they broke fast, and so management was probably planning stuff, and that may have gotten missed. Now Rancid could have said,
But
hey, guys, how
they're
about
an
that?
epitaph band, so they had
That's
that.
true.
You know, they still had that clout. They still had the resources to say, hey, we want to take the Subs.
That's interesting.
You know, I just always felt that. You know, like.
Yeah,
You know,
I wasn't aware that
Mm.
they never did that. So,
Yeah, same,
I mean,
but-
some bands, yeah.
But I get what you're saying, totally.
I was in a record store in Oklahoma City one time, and I was like, oh fuck, UK Subs, and the owner of the bars there, or the owner of the record store, and he's, oh yeah, cool. And I go, I was the drummer for the UK Subs, and he goes, really? Who wasn't?
Cribbo wasn't.
I was like, oh, fucker, you got me there.
All right, so this is a fight for Mike Space moment. What got you guys individually into punk rock? Like, how did you find that, like that aggression and that
talking
thing?
a lot, so you respond.
Man, I mean,
You got to think about your answer.
He wants him to count more.
Use your feet.
I can kind of remember like being like in 7th or 8th grade.
So
Was
2005.
it like 4
with
years
a
ago?
neighbor kid. Yeah, 4 years ago. And I heard 7 Seconds for the first time.
Oh,
It wasn't even
wow.
new, really, but it was new. This
yeah,
is
yeah,
before
yeah.
internet was the thing it is, you
Yeah.
know, and I just never heard anything like it, and I was sold immediately. And I just went on to all the Descendants, Bad Religion, all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff, and just kind of kept going. But yeah, I was getting stoned in a closet with another 7th grader with a Walkman on.
You went and you
7
came out. You
seconds.
came out of the closet as a punker.
The Crew was on. I'm just like, it was like his older brother's tape, and I was just like, I've never heard anything like this. That was just sold just like that.
Fucking 7
Pretty much,
seconds.
yeah.
Right on.
That was the first one.
How about you, Philippe?
I think for me, from what I remember, we had this, in France back in the 80s, it was really hard to get any hard music on TV.
Oh,
So sometimes you would never hear it. So we would stay up until midnight if they would play one clip of one band in one rock show, and on Saturday night, you know. And there was this show where for the first, it was kind of a mix. I think on that show I heard Plasmatics, Ramones, and Motley Crue.
Not punk.
Within the same, Livewire.
Yes, I've always argued about him with that. That first album
song and the way they looked was like way different from anything else.
They look like German hookers.
Well,
yeah,
but anyway,
totally.
Mid-era. Look at Mid-era Discharge.
Yeah,
They look the same as fucking Motley Crue on that album.
But anyway, so all those three things together, I kind of discovered at the same time. And Plasmatics was the damn video where she smashes through the TV.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, holy fuck, man. That was it, you know. I just love them. And then Toy Dolls and then, I mean, all that, Sex Pistols, of course. But I started listening to the Sex Pistols because I grew up on metal mostly, you know. I mean, my first band I discovered was AC/DC, then Maiden, Judas Priest, and all that Motorhead. And then I got through to listen to the Pistols through Megadeth because of their
cover.
Their cover.
Oh.
So I kind of like went back and said, okay, it's here the original, you know. So yeah.
That's one band I never really liked was Megadeth.
I'm not into them.
Can't stand them.
I was into it when I was a kid, anyway. Not so much now.
But
no.
I mean, Peace Sales is a good album, you know. The first one, you know.
My bass player Steve from Dead Lazlo's Place.
No, is that the second one?
He really liked them. Tried to get me into them, wasn't. He's like, but you know, we listen to English Dogs. You know, that's metal. Like, but that's metal punk. You know, like Megadeth. There's no punk. Like there's more punk.
It's not punk.
There's more
That's
punk
like saying
in
Queensryche is a
Metallica,
speed
and I
metal
hate those
band.
guys too. So
No, but I mean, like I said, I mean, I was
You
more
want another
into metal than punk in the 80s.
another beer.
No, hurry up.
Bartender, give it to me.
And then I would say like in the early 90s, like metal was just
Trash.
yeah, it wasn't that great, and it was kind of nothing
Fucking-
new. So then I switched to like hardcore, like Sick of It All and
Oh, sick of it all. I
Biohazard
fucking
and-
love, dude.
all that stuff, you know. And so I kind of went like from like metal, hardcore, and then full on punk. You know.
So again, same kind of situations. You guys share mic space and stuff. What put you on big drums and what put you behind a mic?
So I grew up playing music with my best friend Gavin, who passed away a few years ago, actually. And we both took guitar lessons. We were the same age. We're like 8 years old. And he took it way more seriously than I did and got really good at it. So I was like, I should probably not play the guitar then. So I started playing drums and it just kind of went from there. And we were like literally making recordings when we were like 8, 9 years old. We had a little, I forget what it was, like a Fender something and a combo amp. And I had a suitcase and a snare drum. And the suitcase was the kick drum.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we'd write songs. We didn't even know what punk rock was at the time, but we were already fucking punk rock. Like,
But you're still smoking pot in the closet.
horribly like negative lyrics at 8 years old. So that's kind of how that went down. We also played together through my 20s.
How old are you now?
I'm 47.
Right.
And he's not a kid.
Not a kid.
You look like a kid.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations. Dick.
How old are you, and how did you become a singer?
How did you guys become a singer?
No.
Me and myself.
Yeah.
And, the rock
You
in his
yourself and you.
You and Danny DeVito.
And then
Yeah.
It's the rock in his
Yeah,
pocket.
Danny DeVito told me how to sing.
Oh God, I hope he catches this.
No, fuck. It's just I don't know, man. I just like singing and just tried like with friends, you know, just like fucking around and
I gotta ask
no
you.
big like you know,
I gotta ask you a question. Like, and in all seriousness, is like a lot of European singers lose their accent when they sing. Is is it because of the way you're singing?
I can hear his accent when he sings.
I still kind of do too. Not
Really?
every line, but like,
Yeah,
I
like,
know
it's
what
in
you
there.
mean.
I think we mimic.
Okay.
You know, I think we mimic because I mean you grow up on American English music, so I think you kind of mimic the way things are pronounced,
It's just sound. I
the
mean,
way,
you're-
the way
whoa,
things
whoa, whoa.
sound.
Because when I met Millencolin back in the early '90s, they didn't really
You could hear their accent.
Well, they couldn't really speak English that well. They could sing it,
You
but they
almost said
couldn't really
Spanish.
speak it. You know?
Talking about that, I used to listen to Loudness,
Oh.
and the first album is sung phonetically
Yeah.
because he couldn't speak English.
Yeah.
So you mimic, like I
Yeah.
say, and it's easier. I think when you sing, I think it's easier to cover your accent.
Mm.
I want to say, I don't know.
Well, what was
I don't
it?
think it's intentional, regardless.
No.
I can
You
still
don't want
hear
to
it.
sound like shit either. I mean, and I don't want to sound
Like
like
you-
I'm fucking like
Gigi Allen?
Inspector Clouseau or shit like that.
Because I
From the
was
Pink Panther, you know.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
when I was in Bad Advice, and my singer, he was German, and he would sing. He would send me demos, and he would tell me correct my English, like if I'm not saying a word correctly. And with Germans, the V's are W's and W's are V's. So, like Bad Advice, he would say Bad Advice. And I was like, yeah, you got to cut that one out. That's your first fucking plan right there. The band is Bad Advice, especially if you want to go to America. You got to get that word right, since it is the band name.
Yeah.
You don't want to sound,
Ignorant?
especially to Americans,
Is it
I actually think
is it
it's charming.
W or W? W is
like vodka,
That's a
Wasser.
That's Russian.
That's
You know.
W, dude.
Which
Yeah,
now?
W's are V's and V's are W's.
But they still drive like
Like
shit.
Volkswagen.
Oh, okay, see.
Yeah,
Vol-
that's
Volkswagen.
yeah, Volkswagen. Not
So, what was the impetus
Volkswagen.
to come to the U.S.?
The what?
The impetus. What made you move from like beautiful and wonderful Paris to this shithole?
It used to be nice.
It was
back then.
nicer
I
for a
don't know.
minute.
I got a job offer. So.
Oh, whorehouse
Really?
manager.
Well, that's my side job.
He's like baby pimp.
Yeah, job offer. So.
Animation?
Yeah, from
Really?
DreamWorks, yeah.
Fucking hell,
I was
man.
working in London at the time for a studio called Emblemation, which was Spielberg's studio.
Yep.
And they needed a lot of people here because DreamWorks was getting built.
Mm.
And after the Lion King, animation just went
Blew up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there was so many productions happening, and there was not enough people. Which now is pretty much the opposite, It's kinda-
That's an
Too many
interesting
people.
evolution as well, because animation used to be drawing and flipping and drawing, and now it's like, well, just did it, but make it go. Not exactly that easy. I know that part, but
There's so many different kind of animation, but yeah, most mainstream big Hollywood movies are 3D.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's mainly computer, So
it's almost all now.
so it's different, but there's still hand-drawn animation.
Oh, yeah, of course. I have a lot of friends who do claymation, stop motion.
Yeah.
What's your favorite form of art outside of music?
Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know.
Oh, fuck. That's not art.
I love.
Yes, it is. It can be. It can
That's an
be.
art form in France. In France, it is.
I know a lot of people make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
I like
don't know,
stand-up
man.
comedy for me. I love it.
See, I'm with you on that one. We're all right here.
Stand-up comedy.
Oh,
I love
Without question.
I love tattoos.
There you go.
Tattoo art is just like
Who's your favorite
Blows my
tattoo
mind.
artist?
dude,
I mean, you don't have to have a favorite. What are your top three?
top three. I don't know, man. I don't think I have a top.
That's okay. That's
top three, man.
interesting.
There's so many good ones now. It's like
Mhm.
all over. I mean, I'm a big fan of traditional American.
Corey, he's in Upland. What's Corey? He's black and white guy. He does portraits.
he's half black, half white.
No, that's just racist. Your name.
There is this Italian guy called
There we go.
Samuele Briganti.
Really? I'll look him up.
Man, it's insane.
Somebody write that down for me.
Insane. But there's so many great ones everywhere.
Yeah, that art form has exploded. I mean, I remember getting my first tattoo in 1993, and 1991 too. I wasn't even. I think I was 16, and I was like on my grandma's coffee table in her living room because she was out of town, and like going from that to what is now, it's like holy shit! Like we used to call these job killers.
Mhm.
You couldn't do this and get
Yeah,
a job
absolutely.
anywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing on the
Yeah,
hands.
My first tattoo was 90. I got my first tattoo the day after with my old band who opened up for the Ramones.
Oh.
That was 90.
Well, we're just getting the story down
Yeah,
now.
really, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Play with the Ramones?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Did you eat pizza with Ramones?
And that's another. What?
Did you eat pizza with the Ramones?
No,
Oh.
no. That's something I wanted to say actually. Because you were talking about the Ramones never taking any whatever bands on tour. In Europe, they would always leave room for a local opener.
Really?
They would never take someone with them on tour, so local bands could open up for them. I've seen them, I don't know, like 24 times.
Wow.
Because they would play in France twice, 2 shows. So they would play.
Weren't they like treated like the Beatles and shit too out there? Like people just chasing them down and like.
No, that's South America.
Right.
They wanted their money back.
Is that a reverse? Can I? I'm not even gonna say it.
So they would play 2 nights, twice a year. So I would go see them every time.
Okay.
And every time it was a different and mostly French band, like opening up
No
for them
shit.
in Paris.
With Les Tugs, a French band.
Thugs, yeah.
Yeah. We played with them in Germany a few times. I played one show in particular was Victim's Family, Les Tugs, and Bad Time Boys, and I was just like, wow, this is amazing.
Actually, one of my favorite Ramones show was in London when I worked in London at the Brixton Academy. Insane show. Man.
Really?
Awesome. Because they had usually they have the backdrop with the big logo, but this time they had the columns. It looked like Wall Street or something.
Or Coliseum or something like
yeah,
that.
it looked so cool and it was just an amazing show, dude.
Wow.
I mean, I'm a big Ramones fan. Sheena is a punk rocker.
I fucking love the Ramones, man.
Yeah.
KKK took my baby away.
Yeah, and the thing is, I didn't talk to them that night. I was like, first Joey was sick already, so he was by himself backstage, laying down. You know, just like you couldn't bother him. Johnny and CJ were just hanging out, and Joey used to do his sound check by himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That was the weirdest sound check actually, because he would just go like, oh.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he was in a lot of pain at that point, right?
But anyway,
yeah. What do you guys think about the current state of punk rock? Like where we are right now, whether it's France, Europe, America, like what do you guys see this as at the moment?
I think it's solid, man. Like I still, I still have to look for new bands. Like I don't want to be that old guy that just listens to the same shit forever.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to do.
really
Yeah.
I make a conscious effort to seek out new.
What's a couple new bands? Spit them out so we can get some more exposure.
Local band, the Gimps from Covina. We
Yeah.
played a couple shows with. They're fucking
the
fantastic.
peepees.
The people.
Oh, look at
I need
fucking
TP for my bunghole.
You know what? Actually, they're I mean, minus
fucking
the name,
amazing. No, they're
Ray
fucking.
Bell
He's got the
is a
shirt.
band I really
They're a
like.
good band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their songs.
Their
so
merch
that's
is the
Poop-
shit.
Poops and Dicks.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
But they're good old school sounding band.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
Robber puts on a great live show.
I don't know
They're
that
from where are they from?
Not this table?
San Clemente.
San Clemente.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
Oh.
We played with them in San Diego, I don't know, a month ago. I was blown away, but their live show was really, really good. And they, the guy plays with a ski mask, and they played with Zeke, I think, last year at Punk Rock
I love
Bowling
Zeke.
too. But I don't know, they put on a great show. But I do like actively make an effort to find new shit.
Oh yeah. I love.
I don't want to listen to the same thing forever, and I can't.
Chisel,
Chisel,
yeah.
yeah,
From
for sure.
England.
Yeah.
One of my favorite new band, man. I mean, newer band. You know, I fucking love them.
I've-
Otherwise, I love thrash metal. So
Fuck yeah.
yeah, I'm like this band from.
I
England.
never would have look at you and say, "Oh, you're into like a lot of metal." You know?
Dude,
Oh
he looks like he beat up
He's into it.
Bronson in prison in England.
No,
no, MOD.
MOD, man.
MOD, man.
I like the SOD better.
SOD, MOD, DRI.
That
DRI
album
was.
is awesome. Bro.
Yeah.
But new band from England called Pest Control.
Ooh.
Oh,
With a
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. I gotta hear
girl
this.
Singing.
Nah, I'm out.
Scowl is good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he got me
Scowl
into
is
them.
awesome.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
shit.
he got
Yeah,
me in.
great,
Also,
man.
girls singing.
Nah, I'm out.
Slaughterhouse. They're
Slaughterhouse is
pretty
good. I
too.
like those.
Chick singer?
I don't know that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Chick
yeah,
singer? Really?
Yeah, I think they
I know it should. I should have worn today now.
they toured with Bad Religion, I think, like
Yeah.
some time ago. But it did. I mean, once again, I mean, PRB is the best place to discover.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
If you got a
Yeah.
fucking
Early in the
six-figure
shows,
job,
you can
Mhm.
find stuff.
It's like, but I mean, there's always like we played with these guys. They don't play that much, and they kind of play the same place all the time, called Venus Envy.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Great
Yeah,
live
yeah,
show.
They
Great
really
live
deserve
show.
to get out there more.
Agreed.
They-
Really talented. Like they
Yeah, it's
instrumentalists are just fantastic.
original.
Like, they really
it's
go
like
off.
it's
Well,
different.
if you like the thrash stuff, like so, one of my bands that I've discovered recently, and they're not that new, but Long Beach Ham Apple, they're
I love the
fucking
name.
amazing,
Ham Apple?
dude. Ham
Yeah,
Apple.
yeah, we haven't
They're
covered it.
fucking. Thanks for turning off your phone, Sean.
It was
Uh-huh.
Right.
Well, mine's not giving me an
I'm
answer.
not,
Somebody keep
I'm not
yelling
getting
at you.
it.
Look, mine's going off, but it's not
I
making.
think
any
it was his ankle
Oh,
bracelet.
yeah, I get it.
I think it was his ankle bracelet.
There's an 81-year-old missing. Really? Okay, congratulations.
Is he in there?
Another,
No.
All right.
Well, that's why it's locked.
another hardcore band. I think they're from the East Coast, Restraining Order.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are great, man.
One of the bands we've had in before is
Love it.
Fairvale. Those guys are fucking
Fairvale,
rip.
yeah, they're
Oh
from
yeah,
Vermont.
they're from Covina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they're from
rip,
Vermont.
man.
Yeah. I've known Chris.
Chris
Del Rio.
Taco.
Chris, yeah.
Yeah, Del Rio.
Hey, Del
I was in a
Taco.
band with him.
I love
Yeah,
that
that's
guy.
right, yeah.
He was in Lazlo's place,
That's right.
right towards the end of the band, and or the end of the band when I was in it. And then
Fired
we
again.
were in Screw Tape, the original Screw Tape, the LA version.
Brando's a badass singer.
Yeah, but Fairvale, man,
They rip.
and Implants. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
The kid is a talented songwriter, guitar player, bass player.
I used
10
to
foot
love
pole.
his oi band, Crime Rave.
I was the
Crime
drummer.
Rave
He was in
is,
there.
I was
Were
the
you?
drummer.
You're the drummer in
You want
every
Crime
goddamn
Wave?
band.
Yeah.
seriously.
He's been fired
How
from every
many are
band.
you in currently?
Yeah,
That was so good.
yeah. I recorded the album with them, and
You
then
did?
I played a lot of the later shows with them. But there was a lot of drummers before me. Mondo was in the band. He was in the Adolescents. Chris Daly from Authority Zero.
Yeah.
He was their drummer, and then I was
But
the
that was a
drummer.
good band, man.
I love that band.
Yeah.
Fucking Slime.
Yeah.
We had him on last season.
Oh, Eric. Oh,
Yeah. Then like a
Oh,
couple weeks
man.
later, he went to prison.
Eric, I hope you're out,
I saw
buddy.
you. I mean,
I grew up adjacent to him, like a few blocks away.
Mm.
Like knew his name, and but yeah.
That's
Good-
fun.
good
See,
guy.
that's cool. That there's another band that know.
No, man.
I love the music.
He's a great songwriter.
Oh,
His
yeah.
singing is like he's so creative. It's crazy in different
Genres.
styles.
He
Yeah.
really is. I think he's a
when
good musician.
when he and I first started writing together, like he wrote 2 songs. The very first 2 songs, I was like, dude, this sounds like Sam I Am. This song sounds like Leatherface. He's like, you've never heard of them. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You write just like them. Like you could have written their songs. He went to go listen to them, and he was like, oh wow, man, these guys are great. And like,
You know what?
jeez.
I've never been like listening to SNFU very much.
Oh, I've been all over them lately.
But
I used to. I haven't
but the-
lately, but I
we
used
played
to.
a show last weekend last weekend, the Lower Class
Echo?
Brad show.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
The Ecoplex.
Yeah. that was a
And
great
the guy who was doing merch for Coffin Cats was like, "Oh, you sound like the singer from
like Coffin
SNFU."
Cats.
I'm like,
You actually
Shy
kind of
Pig?
do a little bit.
show. That's what he said.
There's a little bit of
Huh.
that. Like
yeah,
so
maybe it's my tone.
Yeah.
Because I don't growl or I don't yell or shout. So
you're French. You have to be quiet.
no, there's oi bands in France.
Oh, yeah.
You surrender your voice. to the
It's just
music.
the way
I lend my voice to the audience.
Yeah. I'm a clove to you.
Okay, now I have my final question for the night.
Oh God.
All right, ready?
Maybe.
Worst show you've ever been to or played?
Oh,
Played worst fucking show, Bakersfield.
that's not surprising at all.
You didn't have to think of it at all. You're like,
Fuck.
played Bakersfield.
Okay.
Nothing
Skinny on
against-
this one.
Nothing against people in Bakersfield, but that show sucked ass. It was with Agent Orange,
Oh, there you go.
and there was this group of guys. They were just
Knothead.
holes.
I just
you
like
know?
starting fights and being
Just
pricks.
like with
Yeah.
like knives and shit, and just like they took down the security guy, was choking him.
Oh, what the fuck?
Some dude tried to steal our merch. I had to run after the guy.
This is before my time. I would remember that.
I was just like, never again. Fuck this.
Would you remember where? Was it at Jerry's
The
Pizza?
Dome.
The Dome. Huh.
So it was a big place, but it wasn't very like.
It was
there wasn't
uncomfortable?
That many people. Excuse me.
It was uncomfortable.
It just pissed me off.
There you go.
You know, uncomfortable. It's just like it just pissed me off, man. It's like I don't give a fuck. It's like you want a free shirt, just come see me. I'll give you a free shirt. You know, I don't care, but don't fucking steal my shit. You know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I went on stage. I was just like, I was boiling, you know. And my wife was there, and
She's trying to calm the fuck down.
She's a kickboxer, right?
My wife.
I would imagine.
No.
Put up with you.
No, she's like little brown, like you know.
Can she take a hit? Is that what you're asking?
No, I think she just like.
She's
Ninja.
old school punk rock, man. So
See?
I don't fuck with her, you know.
Is she French also?
No, she's from here, from Santa Monica.
Oh, so
Oh,
yeah,
the Santa Monica?
yeah.
Yeah.
She's mean.
But yeah, so that's. I mean, I'm not saying we've been wanting to go back to Bakersfield actually because now there's a good scene, and I mean, of course, things change. You know, I
If
mean,
you're gonna want to looking for a venue, Bakersfield Sound Company, fucking really cool. It's actually a guitar shop and or a
Okay.
music store,
okay.
and they have shows on the weekends, and we played there on one of our tours at the end of
You
last
played with
year in
Howlin'
November.
Head.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Eventually,
I don't know if that was the night, but
we'll go up there, but
yeah.
I mean, for the
hey,
time
how about
being-
if Foreclosure and BattleFlask we go up there? Let's do
Sure, man.
something. Go to
Absolutely.
Bakersfield together.
Love to
Travel.
do it.
I'll manage it.
Maybe we can make a weekend out of it. Do a
Yeah.
couple shows.
Oh no,
I'd
we'll
love
do
to.
a run.
That's a run.
Yeah, we'll do a
Let's go
run.
on tour for 3 days.
Giz hasn't run in 37 years.
I've had the runs in the
Yeah,
last 3
you have.
days. All right,
I
what
got
about
a
you?
couple.
What's
I got
your-
a couple.
But
quick-
anyway, so that was
That was
One
the
that's
worst
just
show?
sticking out to me is, was it the Bell Tower? Fresno?
That sounds scary.
Fresno.
No, that was kind of fun.
With the power cut out, I almost got stabbed in the parking lot.
Oh shit!
Fresno.
So,
Fresno.
so Philippe's like, why was that so bad?
We pull up.
Pull one out.
This is many years ago now, but we pull up to Fresno. We pull up to this place. It's a punk house. It's not a club. It's a punk house. And all these guys go in, and I'm standing there guarding, like washing the gear because it's a pickup truck. It's not a van. It's open. So I'm just standing there. As I'm standing there, I watch like 3 drug deals go down. Somebody walks by with the swastika on their neck, and
That's
it's just like I'm
totally
just like
real.
I'm gonna get stabbed any fucking second. And we go in, and there's like fucking white power shit on the walls in there. I'm just like, this is not
Nope.
okay. We played for a few minutes. The power went out, and that was kind of it.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. I know.
I don't know if it was the worst ever. That was that's pretty bad.
Okay,
You should never been
But
shot
I'm
in
just saying, like
Texas.
that's what stuck out anyway.
okay, I gotta tell you a quick story because the swastika on the neck tattoo.
Oh, dude.
All right, so we played in Fullerton at some club, and
Yep, Fullerton.
And, dude,
That same thing I've
uh,
seen in Fullerton too.
there was-
Openly.
me and my brother and Dead Lazlo's place there. Me and my brother both Mexican, and the rest of the band's white. And we did our sound check, and then I could feel that vibe. Like, dude, there was all these white skinheads there. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable. I'm just gonna go back out of the van till showtime. So we go back on the van. We're bonging out, in our tour van, and the fucking door opens up. Guys, what the fuck you guys doing in there? And I look at the guy, total white guy, and fucking he had a Hitler, like just one of these things right on the side of his neck. And I go, whoa, that's badass, dude. I love Hitler. I saw a documentary on him the other day. I think he was totally right. And the guy just grabbed the door. He's just like,
I'm confused.
just closed it on us. And everybody in the van, all my guys in the van are like, what the fuck, dude? How did you just scare off a Nazi?
That was good thinking, dude.
No, but he meant it. That was the problem.
Oh my
He
god.
didn't.
dude.
I'm kidding. We're not racist.
My
much.
brother started laughing. Then at the show, dude, I was fucking with all the skinheads. There was the biggest guy there. He was probably like 6'7", 400 pounds. And he was just standing there. Nobody was dancing. And, it was like a big, open, dance floor in front of the stage. Nobody was up there. Everybody was on like where the carpet is and the bar. And I just jumped off the stage. I'm walking around. I kept pushing at him because he was the biggest guy. I'm the smallest guy. So I kept pushing him.
Well,
I'm pushing
this
him.
way, not
Finally,
this way.
I look at him and I'm on stage and I'm looking at him. I got the microphone like this. I'm like, hi. I see you've been looking at me all night. What do you want to do? What, you want to fuck me? What, you just get out of prison? And everybody goes, oh! Evidently, he just got out of prison. And I just started fucking with him.
And
It
your
was-
ass
oh,
has never
everybody,
been the same.
everybody thought that was funny. Here, try this one on. Nothing but prison jokes there from like the glory hole thing. Everything, dude. This guy was so embarrassed. At the end of that, he actually bought me a drink and a fucking
Oh,
shot.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, because everybody was making fun of him, man. I was like, dude, because I kept saying I met you in jail. That's where I know you from.
This is from my commissary.
Yeah, dude. But dude, yeah,
Says the guy who hasn't been to jail much.
yeah, much. I do jail runs.
Yeah.
Just on the weekend. Yeah, I don't do tours. I don't do tours.
I do a long-term spa stay usually.
I just go to a gift shop.
Yeah.
right, 2
Oh,
questions.
next time I get arrested, hey, where's the gift shop?
Hey, my name's Banksy.
Just want to cozy.
I would.
For my mom.
Yeah. Dude, we should do prison plates.
The worst one.
No,
For our
I want to
company.
do the turkey with the macaroni.
Okay, we can do those two.
All right. One of the last questions, because there are more, but if you could cage match fight any other band in the world, who would it be?
Oh, wow.
Cage match.
Yeah.
Is there one band that pisses you off? That let's go. Let's just fight it out.
I mean,
You guys
Hanson
annoy the
Brothers,
shit out of me.
uh,
I would go Up Ivy.
Jonas Brothers.
Ivy, really?
Yeah, I hate
Dude, they
ska.
would fuck you up.
I hate ska.
I hate
Yeah,
ska.
nothing.
The-
This is some good ska.
No.
He's a dickhead about the ska.
It's some good stuff, dude.
I have a
I
Trojan
don't
Records
know, man.
collection.
I've never really had any bad experience.
No, not like a bad
Like,
experience.
like,
Like, no, just any
friendly
band
with any
ever.
people, but,
Pearl
like,
Jam. I
Oh!
fucking hate Pearl Jam.
What? Oh, give me a
And
Pearl
Led
Jam.
Zeppelin.
Oh,
fuck
I hate Led Zeppelin.
We're gonna start a new band called I Hate Led Zeppelin.
they're
He's
much
singing.
older, but fuck that band.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude,
hate
I
them.
agree.
Plant's a
I'm gonna
fucking
go with
bitch.
what was that band that's like baby metal?
Fuck Pearl Jam.
Is it baby metal?
Silverchair?
Just because I think I could win because it's like little girls.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
They're called baby metal.
Oh,
That's like 8-year-old guy can win that kid.
well, I mean,
I don't want to fight fucking Motley Crue. So.
I would fight Motley Crue.
I would
Well,
not.
nowadays,
Maybe not.
yeah.
Maybe not Vince Neil. Maybe not Vince Neil. All the other ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd fight the fuck out
I'm
of
not
Vince
Mick
Neil.
Mars
Yeah,
either.
they can fight.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can
Yeah.
fight.
And not Vince Neil. So Nikki Sixx. Yeah. I hate that guy.
Vince Neil's not even
I
real
wouldn't want to
anymore.
fight him. No, man. No,
What- you know what?
he's never done
He's
anything
fucked up,
wrong.
man.
I think he's the only guy that was actually cool in the band. He was older. He's like Noodles from Offspring.
Oh, he's like
The oldest guy in the band.
714.
But anyway,
There's one weird musician I would not want to fight would be Paul Westerberg. I think he's a brawler.
so which band would it be for you?
Oh, the Jonas Brothers right now.
Jonas
Fucking
Brothers.
all of them.
Now or then?
Yeah.
That was
Silverchair.
Should've said
I
that.
mean, like, no, I have grudges against like thousands of bands. Like, I would fuck some sweet shit. Like, I could eat bionic parts and some steroids. Like, I would just go to fucking town.
LA Slumlords.
Nah. I don't want Patty to hurt me.
I don't know. any
On that
grunge
note-
band. I don't like grunge. I never liked it. I was never
Nirvana? Come on, they paved the way for us.
No, fuck
Oh.
no, dude.
Screaming
Like,
Trees.
The fucking attitudes. Like, yeah, I'm so cool. Fuck, man.
The attitude was, I'm so cool. It was, I want to die.
Exactly.
I just don't like
So
prima
annoying.
donna
It's such a
bullshit.
Put on, you know. Fuck off.
But legitimately, everybody in Seattle is on heroin and wants to die.
And you know what?
That's true.
I was really surprised because my ex was from Seattle, and I was like, Seattle must be like lame.
It's fucking
Because I hate
awesome.
all those fucking bands. I go up there and it's awesome.
Oh,
Seattle
that's
is
dope,
so pretty, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah. I do
Such a
too.
cool place.
I'm going up there
No.
next month.
And
Or
I'm like,
not the end of the
how
month.
can that music come out of there?
Because everybody's on heroin and they want to die.
You know?
Like, legit. I lived there for a
But
year.
then
It's
you have
like,
Hendrix was from Seattle, right? Wasn't he?
Hendrix
know.
was sort
I
of from
think-
Seattle. He
Yeah.
was he traveled around a
But
little
I
bit.
think he was like West Coast, wasn't he? Like, Seattle, San Francisco. Like he spent a lot of time in Frisco.
He did like
But
more
anyway.
than one, but yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
that's
I know. Okay.
yeah, I gotta
Funniest
look that up.
question tonight. Have you ever shit yourself on stage?
No, dude.
You're not old enough yet. It's gonna happen.
Hey, if we go to Seattle, you are.
It's gonna happen. I promise. Adam,
I can't say I've ever shit
have you
myself.
thrown up on stage because you were too drunk to do what you were doing?
Not on stage, but
We don't.
brief,
You don't
like,
remember.
quickly off
I don't
stage
play
a few
drums.
times.
Oh. Oh man.
And yeah, not a regular thing either, but it's
Yeah.
I've gotten sick before.
Yeah, he was born
I
in
don't
Seattle.
drink before we play.
That's
He was
respectable.
born in Seattle.
I don't like it. I tried.
Hmm?
Not for me.
I don't
We're-
get drunk before a show. I usually have a beer about 10 minutes before we go.
You can't be a drunk and be a drummer.
And no, you really
No,
can't.
well, he can't count anyways,
Not
but
well. He's right. But no,
You
like,
can
I
be a
usually
drunk
have beer
guitar
about 10
player.
minutes and I take one on the stage after the show. Depends on the
not a
show.
good one.
When I was in Bad Time Boys, every time we took a
That's about
break
it.
I
between
would
songs,
fight
so we would do
fucking
5
Acros.
songs, then 3 songs, 5 songs, 3 songs, kind of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
So every time we had a break between a block of songs, the singer or the bass player would, introduce or set up the next song, and I would just try to down a beer as fast as I could, and then all right, another one, all right, for the
It
next
affects
break.
my
and-
throat. My throat.
Nah,
gets
I've
dry.
been
I
pretty
see
good
that.
about that for
You-
a long time.
The
Many,
things
many years.
that I've done
I don't do
for as a vocalist is when I record songs and record records,
Yeah, I love this.
is I drink really hot red salsa, like from a Mexican restaurant. Just take little sips
Straight?
of it. No, like no chaser or anything.
Opens you up.
It definitely burns your throat. So where it opens it up, it makes your nose run so you can blow it, and then you're singing pure again. And you don't have that, sometimes you're singing a little bit nasally because you've been up all day or whatever.
You've been up all day?
Yeah.
That's pretty much everybody.
Not me. I work nights.
Got up at like 10 o'clock.
I wake up double digits.
Crack a noon.
I wake up double digits, man. I don't like waking up single digits. I get mad if I get woken up single digits.
I know what I'm doing.
Ask her.
Gonna be here at 6.
But but that, and when I'm singing on stage lately, I've been chewing bubble gum because it keeps the mouth wet, and I'm not like looking to fucking. I need a beer. Otherwise, I just drink so much on stage. You saw me Saturday.
I was there.
I had 5 beers on stage.
Oh,
Yeah. How'd you get home?
I think it was an Uber. I know my Uber guy. He friended me
I called him
on Sunday.
for you.
Yeah, he friended me on Sunday. He'd love foreclosure. But all right. Well, what do you guys got to?
There you
What do you guys got to promote? Like
go. Shows.
the new album, shows. What's
Saint
going on?
Rock at Saint Rock in the Hermosa. Thank you. Thursday the 20th, March 20th, with Guttermouth.
Oh,
sweet.
Great.
And we're on the list, it turns
And
out.
then we're playing with the Pegs on the 22nd.
Oh, fuck
Nice.
yeah.
At Jabroni's
In San Clemente.
in San Clemente.
That's a long drive.
And then we're most likely going to the studio pretty much right after that.
Nice.
Soon after.
You guys doing a full length?
We're almost there. We're getting real close to being ready for that.
Yeah. And,
You guys have a website?
Oh, and then what was the show I sent you earlier? I wanna- it's for it's a-
The Grinder Party?
No, it's a benefit for the Eaton Fire.
Okay. Once again,
It's
Northeast Records and Val Fox present Pasadena
lineup.
Humane Wildlife Relief
Oh, that's right.
at the Offbeat. That's on March 9th.
You guys are playing
$5.
that?
this Saturday.
Starts
No,
at
okay.
4.
They're
The
gonna be there.
bands are Carousing, Gary of the X marks the spot,
I live around the corner.
Joey Briggs,
Yeah.
the Filthy Rocks,
Oh, yeah.
the Filthy Crooks, Animals and Children, which are good friends of mine. Those Creepers who are good
For
friends of
I
mine.
love
$5,
those
dude.
creepers.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't go wrong. And then
that's
Roots and the
insanely good.
Barrio.
And it
Well,
all
they-
goes
we
to the
can-
Eaton Fire
We
Victims.
can piggyback this now
I'm
on
gonna
St.
go to that
Patrick's
one.
Day. On St. Patty's Day, we will be doing a live show at the Offbeat on the back patio. We're going to have a few hours to just hang out and blast off the podcast. So anybody wants to hit the podcast, the Offbeat on St. Patrick's Day, Todd, the owner.
Yeah, we'll be there.
with us?
We'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
I'm gonna get blasted.
Yeah, you
Wait,
are.
we have a gift for you guys too before we go.
Oh yeah, they're over there.
Oh,
T-shirt.
We got some shirts.
So I wasn't sure what you guys' sizes are.
Giz
Double
is
X.
small.
big fat.
Double X.
Giz is small.
Double X.
Yeah.
I'm just an extra
I
large.
did bring double X.
Good man.
He knows
Did
Giz.
I?
Oh,
Oh, so.
He meant double small. You get the double small.
No, I don't know which one you want.
Tube chop.
We have two different
Tube
ones.
chop. Yeah.
I want both.
Give 'em both.
What about you?
I'm a regular
I like
X.
that one.
Thanks.
That's the last one.
For now.
Album cover. I fucking dig it.
The
Dude,
new album
thank
cover.
you
I
guys.
like the new logo.
So,
That's what I
this
mean.
one,
Yeah.
this
Fucking
one.
love
Yeah.
it.
With the skull. With the,
Yeah.
with the
I'm
hat.
sporting it no
That's
matter
my
what.
favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
This, one of my favorite parts of this podcast has been the amount of T-shirts I've gotten.
Da-da-da.
There
Go
you
to our
go.
website and buy some shit. We
Yes.
have great shirts available,
You guys got vinyl?
stickers, and all that stuff.
What's your website?
Do you want vinyl?
On Instagram, BattleFlask.
Do we, what's the our
You got
shop?
nothing on
Is
the
it
back?
just through that?
Yeah, we have a
Big
shop
Cartel or
on
something?
yeah, Big Cartel shop on the. I mean, we have the link on Instagram too. So
Okay.
if you go there, like you can find our
at
stuff.
at
too.
Battle Flask.
Yeah,
Also, where did the name BattleFlask come from?
it's actually Chad.
Oh, I thought Mike.
Chad's pissing me
Mike
off.
and Vern, they came up with it, but okay. Yeah,
Evidently,
You guys
Chad.
pissed me off, too. I've never even met the guy.
Evidently, Chad was the talent in the band.
He's not as bad as fucking
He
Chris
was our
Long.
first drummer, so he no, yeah,
Never met him.
actually he was
Oh, drummer.
online and he was looking at Civil War stuff, and
Ah.
he said, "Get your own battle flask."
No shit.
And that's way before anyone started to use the word battle all over the fucking place.
Mm.
Because now everything's a battle.
There's actually a band called
It
Battles.
makes no sense now.
Oh yeah, nobody was battling cancer back then. Wow.
But anyway, so
Not well.
So that's how it came about.
All right.
You know.
I just love the word flask. This guy always has one on him.
I usually have a flask, sometimes 3.
All right,
Anyway,
well,
so
If it wasn't for whiskey, you'd all be dead.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming.
No,
in.
Thanks for having us, man. I had a great time,
Dude.
guys. Thanks so
Yeah,
much,
dude,
man.
it's wonderful to meet you guys.
Oh,
Thank
thanks
Dude,
so much, dude.
you're
Thank
close, so you got to come hang out there for the next shows and just fuck with us.
Absolutely.
You guys are always
Uh,
invited to come back, and at the end of the year, we're going to throw a party this year.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
We're going to have everybody
gonna
that's
play?
been on the show.
If
Yeah.
you want to?
Yeah,
We'll
we're
set
gonna
up
have a
stage.
stage.
Sure.
Well,
we'd love to
you
have
heard it here
guys.
first.
And again,
Excellent.
I'll talk to the guys in my band this week, and let's set something up.
Yeah,
Let's
do
go
a
out of town.
Bakerfield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go out
I
of
love
town
it.
for-
Jerry's Pizza is that what it is?
I haven't played Jerry's Pizza in a long
heard
time,
it's
and
cool.
from what I understand now, they actually charge you to play. Like,
Oh,
oh,
fuck that.
you
I'm
can
not
you
doing
you
that.
can have your own
What?
show, but it's $250.
Like,
You know,
well, they think they're the whiskey.
Yeah,
Well,
you
well,
know, I
it's
did
not
that
like a pay to play. It's
way back in the day.
It's not like a Philippe. It's not like a pay to play. It's more of a you can
Rent it
rent.
out.
Your own thing.
Yeah, you can
Gotcha.
rent our venue for tonight,
And
it's
then charge your
$250.
fans.
Yeah, but I don't like that. Then I'm the promoter.
It's a pain, yeah.
Yeah, and dude, I'm not from there. You know,
Right. That's
Well,
the thing,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
You know, so how the fuck do you know? Well, no, we got everything.
Well, it's
and,
not
then,
just-
and then they charge you more for the PA, or you bring your own.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Sounds like a scam.
That's why we ended up playing at Bakersfield Sound Company. So I'll
Yeah,
try
I
to get
think
that place.
Yeah, it looks like there's other places. Yeah.
They don't sell alcohol there, but there's a liquor store like 2
All right.
feet away,
Okay.
and they let you bring it in.
Dude, I got a new
Yeah.
idea now. Beer glory hole. Just through the wall.
Beer glory hole,
Just
Glory hole.
cab.
berry hole,
Keg, just bloop.
berry
Nobody
hole.
noticed. Well, if you haven't yet, go online, look up BATTLEFLASK. These guys are fantastic. Obviously, they're great human beings. They're able to joke with us and put up with this kind of shit and him.
Well, we've known him for so long.
I'm sorry.
But again, like
Every time I see you, you're drunk.
not every time.
Every time.
Every other time.
I'm either drunk or on coke now.
We're not going to talk about that right now at all.
Maui Sugar Mill?
Yeah.
Is it your birthday?
Yeah.
That was
I've
last year or something? Early last
couple
year, maybe?
of years ago,
2 years
I
ago?
did a show. I'm doing my birthday party this year at
Grinder.
No, Carbon Bowl.
Sniffer.com.
Carbon Bowl.
Oh, you are? Wait.
Yeah, April 26th. And not every band has confirmed. So if they don't confirm, I'm gonna look at you guys.
I don't know if we'll pick Corbin again.
What happened?
No.
Maybe we don't talk about
Too
that.
like
many
that.
times, I think.
Oh,
That doesn't mean we won't go back. It's we played it too many times, like close together.
Yeah.
We haven't
so-
played
Did
out in a
you-
while.
We might.
We might be done.
Did you poop in the urinal? Is that what's going on here?
poop in the urinal. That's another band.
Fucking Chad showed up and pooped in the urinal.
Yep,
Out
that
of
fucking
nowhere.
Chad. He's gonna get married
Holy
at Chris
shit.
Long. I know, I don't care.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
all
We'll
right.
go over.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
good
over
at
that.
this.
We're
This has
one of
been
the
a great
longest shows
interview.
we've
I'm having
done,
a
yeah.
great time.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of stories. We have more stories.
Oh, hell
Well, we
yeah.
can do this again. And again, we're gonna do the big party at the end of the year. I have set up a stage in the loading dock here. And we have a big parking lot. We
Oh,
could
dude,
we
yeah,
could get people.
definitely.
Yeah, we'd love to do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Right on.
absolutely. It'd be
Like,
awesome.
let's see if
So,
we can get the city
the
to close
best
us
shows,
down.
I'm telling you, best shows are the warehouse shows.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
always.
Okay, well, once again, you know what you should do? Come back next Monday, 7:00.
Don't listen to him, but yes, you should.
I'm Gizz Lazlo. You're just a
I'm-
piece of shit.
I am. I'm just Paul. That's Adam can't count. And Philippe does not make yet.
All right. Good night.
Off.